Actually, there are hundreds of thousands of families who are living in the camps. The majority of them are widows and orphan children who don't have anyone to support them. If the Syrian regime closed or controlled the entry of the aid, we will suffer from extreme difficulty from a shortage of medical equipment, medicine, and all the supplies we need in case of spreading the coronavirus or in general.
One of the most important issues we have before us right now at the UN, and certainly one of the highest priorities from both a professional and personal for me and the US government, is to put an end to the Assad regime's rogue, siege, and starve campaign against its own citizens. We must ensure that the Syrian people get life-saving food and medicine, and this is just a basic need. This is between life and death. I could see for myself the importance of the lifeline that humanitarian assistance was bringing inside Syria to people that are desperately in need. People need to look no further than when David Beasley from the World Food Program comes on and just stresses the dire situation and the imminent starvation of people. And when Henrietta Fore from UNICEF gives her report firsthand and seeing mothers and children suffering and people that are displaced in these areas, very small areas, and when they're told to shelter in place. How can you shelter in place when you are gathered in such a small, contained area? And then how can you possibly, practice distancing when you are once again in such a confined area? The only way we can make this happen is by all of us together renewing this resolution called 2504. And that's going to be happening in a couple days. And we have got to have these border crossings. We're asking for 2 for 12 months. We must have the border crossings remain open. This is how we are allowing humanitarian aid. It's also a way that they will be accessible beyond the July the 10th renewable deadline. I met the Syrians who are delivering the aid, risking their lives to go across your border to save so many lives, along with your white helmets and other people that are helping on the ground there that are just ordinary, normal people, that are risking their lives for the sake of others. And if that's not a real hero, I don't know what is. And, this is one of the most important messages for me in the Security Council, is that we have 11 million lives that we are responsible for. I feel a personal responsibility for those lives, because when I arrived, I realized I had to leave politics on the plane. I came as Kelly Craft, U.S. UN ambassador. I came as President Trump's messenger, that we are here for the Syrian people. We will never leave you. Regardless of the outcome, I'm going to be fighting for every available option to make sure that we can deliver the humanitarian aid.